Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. Again with a muted voice because my voice is still gone a little bit from Christmas, etc. So hopefully you don't mind too much. But we'll still do a full analysis here on XRP. I'll give you my thoughts on the current situation. I have changed my expectation and my prediction for XRP to a little bit more bearish here. For reasons I'll give you in the video, but ultimately, I mean, when we're talking about 2025, I still hold out high hopes and I still am bullish on XRP. I mean, if you take a look at the daily time frame here, we still have so much support between 1.7 and $2, which I think those are very much the levels we need to hold if we want to keep a bullish structure here on the higher time frames at least. And I would even, like even if we drop down all the way to 1.5, which is not what I expect, especially not on the short term, but even if we do that, I still think we can make a good case for a bullish XRP going into 2025. So am I worried? No, all right. But what we are seeing right now, and it's the end of the year, so I would not, I would also not overestimate the price action we're seeing right now at the end of the year, because it doesn't matter that much. But there's two things that I wanted to talk about. First of all, the main support level we always had, or at least that we always had, that we had since the start of December, was this level between 2.2 and 2.25, and you can see that initially that was respected very, very well. Also still that week of the 18th of December, when we had quite a lot of bearish pressure in the markets, was defended very well, and even when we dropped down below that, we instantly got back above that. But then afterwards, so after the, well, basically in the last week, what we first of all saw is some acceptance below those levels, right? So you can see there's somewhat of a level at 2.25, and we accepted and we traded below that quite a bit. Then earlier this week we had some recovery, but then also the highest we got in this full area right here is this level here at 2.34. So that's also not massively bullish, right? I mean, what you want to see is something like this, where you actually get a move all the way up to 2.5 again. And then after Christmas and the last couple of days, we have again accepted quite a bit between 2.25. And outside of that, you can also see, if you take a look at the 12-hour time frame here, that we have kind of lost the uptrend here, and where we first, up until I would say last week, we still had the trend band below us and supporting the price. You can now see that we have actually dropped down below, for example, the 28 EMA, and we've actually respected that as resistance even, which is a bearish confirmation. So that combination leads me to believe that at least a short term, it is unlikely, and the end of the year is very volatile, right? So a lot of things can happen, but it seems more likely to me that we will kind of test this resistance a bit more, but that we will slowly drop down into the lower $2 zone, right? So that's between 2.1 and $2. Now, for now, I do expect that will hold, given the fact that I also expect Bitcoin to hold that 92,000 level. I think you should still be prepared kind of for that drop into 1.75 and 1.7 is a possibility. If that happens, I will be buying there. But for now, I would say it's most likely that we will have some more bearish momentum, but that we will not have a massive crash or practically even a structure break, because ultimately $2 has been hit before, it has held before, so dropping down there is also not the end of the world, and doesn't necessarily mean on the higher time frame, such as the daily time frame, that we are bearish. It's just a fact that right now there's not a lot of strength both in the market and also not specifically for XRP. So those are my thoughts. I have tuned it down to be a little bit more bearish, but ultimately I don't think we will fully turn bearish. So those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.